The 1,000 bodies they hauled into the morgue last month, we shouldn't be dwelling on that.
Right.
Right. U.S. troops, Wolf, you'll be happy to hear, will be home from Iraq by 2007, according to Representative John Murtha. The Democrat Vietnam vet tells the Associated Press either President Bush will bow to public opinion or Democrats will have won control of the House by then and force the White House into action. Murtha predicts a tidal wave in the upcoming November midterm elections, putting Democrats in the majority in the House. He thinks his party will gain as many as 40 or 50 House seats. The Pennsylvania congressman adds that President Bush would have to bring more than half the troops currently in Iraq home before Election Day in order to gain any notice from the voting public. So here's the question. Do you think that U.S. troops will be out of Iraq by next year, 2007? Email your thoughts to CaffertyFile@CNN.com or go to CNN.com/CaffertyFile. Mr. Murtha is in the news again.
Well, he's experienced in these issues. We'll see if he knows what he's talking about, Jack. Thanks very much.
Yep.
And President Bush is considering sending U.S. troops to the border with Mexico. We're going to have a lot more on this story. Our coverage of that will continue. Also, Saddam Hussein was reportedly spending the night before the U.S.-led invasion of Iraq putting the finishing touches on his novel. We're going to tell you how it was smuggled out and when it's hitting the presses. Also, Bush versus Clinton. How does the current president stack up against the previous one? We hit the streets to find out. We have some new poll numbers that will surprise you. And teaching the ABCs of gay history. Isn't that what a school is supposed to do? There's a huge textbook controversy developing in California. We're going to take you out there for a closer look. Stay with us. You're in The Situation Room.
Good morning, Mr. Long.
Close, but no CTS and the 400 horsepower CTS-V. Cadillac. Breakthrough.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Congratulations.
Good luck, Gary.
Bye-bye, thanks.
Hi, Care Bear.
Wow.
Leaving one job for another?
Hey, Gary.
Don't forget to take your nest egg. Objective financial advice can help you roll over your retirement money. A.G. Edwards, fully invested in our clients.
At the end of the day, all you want is to be comfortable. Doubletree, a member of the Hilton family of hotels.
So what are you thinking for this area?
Well, I'm trying to imagine the same colors as the flowers from our wedding.
We have flowers?
Only the Home Depot has certified nursery consultants, nursery quality plants, and Viva, the pots with easy care instructions printed right on the side. You'll enjoy a beautiful yard all summer long.
It's just like our wedding.
The Home Depot. You can do it, we can help.
Get that money, man. Get that money, man. Get that money, yo. I gotta get that money, man. I gotta stack cheese. I gotta stack cheese. I need at least 2 G's.
Hello, sir. 20 minutes away. Yes, sir. Bye.
Prices, I stay grinding. People trail blind. All the peeps want to stand.
160 channels of rap, rock, sports, and more with XM satellite radio at Avis. Just another way we try harder.
He was a ruthless dictator. Now he's a defendant accused of crimes against humanity. But did you know that Saddam Hussein is also an author? Zain Verji is joining us now. She has the story from the CNN Center. Zain?
Well, Saddam Hussein's actually credited with 4 novels. The latest is about to be published for the first time in Japan.
According to his eldest daughter, Saddam Hussein finished writing his book just one day before U.S. warplanes began the so-called shock and awe bombing of Baghdad in March of 2003. Ragad Hussein says she herself carried the manuscript out of the country when she fled to neighboring Jordan. But the kingdom banned publication of the book, fearing it could lead to political problems. Now, 3 years later, a Japanese company is poised to publish Saddam's book under the title Devil's Dance. In it, he tells the tale of a tribe living along the Euphrates River some 1,500 years ago. Its members managed to resist and ultimately expel an invading tribe, a plot that may be a metaphor for alleged Jewish and Christian efforts to subvert Arabs and Islam. The publisher's printing 8,000 copies of the 256-page book. It's going to sell for about $14, Wolf, but it's not exactly clear who's going to get the profits.
All right, Zane, thank you very much. There's a developing story we're following tonight in Nigeria. Up to 200 poverty-stricken people seemingly trying to steal oil from a pipeline wound up paying for it instead with their lives. Right now, charred and burned bodies are scattered across a beach near Lagos after the pipeline exploded. CNN's Jeff Krenagi is joining us with the story from Nigeria. Jeff?
Wolf, a scene of utter devastation. It seemed like someone literally dropped a bomb on this place. Black smoke billowing into the skies, charred bodies littering the landscape. In the words of the police chief, what a horrible way for people to die. And this is his account of events. Apparently vandals tapped into the gas pipeline, wanting to siphon off fuel to sell into the open market. And probably someone lit a cigarette, or maybe a motorcycle backed up, a spark flew, and literally instantly incinerated everyone in sight. The Nigerian government quick to say this was not an act of terrorism, saying this was strictly an act of opportunism, vandals wishing to make a little money, but with devastating consequences. The last time an incident like this happened several years ago, upwards of 1,000 people were instantly incinerated. Police chief here telling us, don't be surprised if that death toll continues to rise. Wolf?
Jeff Krenagi, what a horrible story. Jeff Krenagi reporting from Nigeria. And still to come tonight in the Situation Room, President Bush expected to roll out plans to send National Guard troops to the border. Is that a better security plan for the United States, or is it pure politics? We're taking a closer look at that in our strategy session that's coming up. And Bush versus Clinton. How does the current president stack up against the previous one? We have some brand new poll numbers that will surprise you. They certainly surprised me. Stay with us. You're in the Situation.
For over 50 years, Dreyfus has led the way. With vision, experience, commitment, and discipline. After all, when it comes to providing investments, it's good to be king. Dreyfus, the strength of investing. Contact your advisor for a prospectus with information on a fund's investment objectives, risks, fees, expenses, and other information to read and consider carefully before investing.
Millions of women who smoke put off quitting for fear of gaining weight. The Commit 4 milligram lozenge can help you gain less weight while you use it to quit smoking.
May is Arthritis Month, and Aleve is bringing you 31 days of good news.
You can't have pain in your fingers if you're going to bowl.
The doctor basically said Aleve is the ticket.
I took Aleve. The pain is gone.
31 people, 31 stories, 31 days of good news. Watch for your daily dose on national TV.
The Jeep Commander with a 5-star frontal crash test rating, an available 5.7-liter Hemi V8, optional Sirius satellite radio, plus standard side curtain airbags for all 3 rows. It won't be difficult to find passengers.
Not again.
This May, get 0% financing for 60 months or a $2,500 cash allowance on Jeep Commander.
CNN Monday night. President Bush speaks to the nation on immigration reform. Lou Dobbs joins Wolf Blitzer in the Situation Room. Live coverage starts 7 Eastern on CNN.
Hi, I'm Connie Galt.